The idea that people think that they know you, I think because of how intrusive media is these days, there's people care so much more about your personal life than they do your work, and if you aren't open with your personal life, then they just make it up for you and share it for you.
The story explores betrayal, manipulation, and public perception in Hollywood, blending celebrity drama with a psychological mystery. As the glittering world of Hollywood is a place where the truth is often hidden behind carefully crafted personas, public images are meticulously designed, yet beneath the surface, darker truths lurk. It is in this world that we meet Rob McElhenney, a rising star with an ever-growing fan base thanks to his undeniable charm and comedic timing. Known for his close friendship with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, Rob seems to have the perfect life. The trio is frequently seen together at public events, on red carpets, and in various film collaborations, which have been quite successful. Rob's career is intertwined with theirs, and he plays the role of the supportive friend, always standing by their side. However, something feels off when Rob overhears an unsettling conversation while working on a set for an upcoming project. It involves Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, the director of It Ends With Us, a film that Blake stars in. The two seem to have an unusually tense relationship, and Rob begins to suspect that something far more complicated is at play. Blake's image, always one of grace and sincerity, suddenly seems to be part of a carefully orchestrated media strategy, and Rob's suspicions grow. His friendship with Blake and Ryan has always been based on trust, so hearing rumors that their professional lives may be influenced by personal manipulations forces Rob into an uncomfortable position. He finds himself caught between loyalty and the growing sense that something is amiss in their world. Rob's suspicions start to turn into certainty when he stumbles across a series of leaked text messages. The messages are between Blake and Ryan, along with several key figures involved in the production of It Ends With Us. The texts reveal that Blake has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to craft an image of herself as a victim of the oppressive director. She and Ryan, in their conversations, discuss how they can portray Blake's struggles with Justin as a personal journey that will increase her star power and further solidify her position in Hollywood. These carefully timed leaks are meant to sway public opinion, ensuring that the audience sympathizes with Blake, portraying her as a woman overcoming adversity.
Testing for a show that ended up actually getting picked up and doing very well, and I was one of the two people maybe, and then I get a call from my managers and my agent. They were both on the line, which means it's something serious.
Right.
Either you got the job or there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And they said, so you were the choice, but the network said that your eyebrows would be too distracting.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
And then they went like, so what can we do about your eyebrows?
Rob is stunned by the discovery. Ryan, who has always seemed like the perfect husband and friend, is shown to be subtly orchestrating the entire affair. His role in controlling the narrative behind Blake's public image is far more involved than Rob ever realized. The more Rob learns, the more he begins to feel uncomfortable. His two closest friends, the people he's trusted most, have been manipulating their own lives for the sake of their careers. The messages not only suggest that Ryan has been feeding the press with stories about Blake's victimhood, but that the couple is using these stories to ensure that the media will always portray them in the best light, even if it means tarnishing Justin's reputation. As Rob continues to dig, it becomes clear that this isn't just about a film project. It's a larger strategy aimed at shaping Blake's entire public narrative, and Ryan's involvement in the manipulation is more calculated than Rob could ever have imagined. Rob learns that Blake's involvement in the project is not only professional, but deeply personal. She's using her personal struggles with Justin to build a media persona that will elevate her star power. It's a carefully crafted campaign, one that Rob now feels complicit in simply by being a part of their inner circle. But instead, he's met with evasions and vague reassurances. Ryan insists that everything is under control, that Blake's struggles are real, and that the media attention is just a byproduct of her hard work. But Rob sees through the lies. He knows that Blake and Ryan are playing a dangerous game, manipulating public perception for their own gain, and he can no longer stand by silently. The final straw comes when a trusted entertainment journalist reaches out to Rob. The journalist has gotten their hands on an unedited version of the text messages and wants Rob to confirm their authenticity. Rob is faced with a choice: stay loyal to his friends or speak out and expose the truth. The burden of knowing the full extent of the manipulation weighs heavily on him, and after much deliberation, he decides to go public. He cannot allow Hollywood's obsession with fame and image to overshadow the truth. Rob's decision to reveal everything sets off a chain reaction. The story breaks, and media outlets swarm the story, questioning Ryan and Blake's relationship and the truth behind the It Ends With Us project. Fans are shocked, and the public is divided. Some support Blake and Ryan, claiming that the media is always quick to tear down successful people, while others are disgusted by the calculated manipulation of the media. Rob's revelations spark a broader conversation about the ethics of celebrity image-making, and many begin to ask themselves whether anyone in Hollywood is truly authentic, or if they're all simply playing roles to maintain their public personas. And the fallout from Rob's decision is swift and intense. Ryan and Blake's carefully crafted public image begins to crumble. Fans begin to question everything about their relationship and the media narrative they've been fed for years. In a desperate attempt to contain the damage, Ryan and Blake remain largely...
I mean, honestly, the way that I get into a character is through their style. So it was more about who Lily is that was so fascinating to me, is that she's a walking, talking contradiction, yet it's
silent, refusing to address Rob's accusations head-on. Their silence only fuels the speculation and intensifies the public scrutiny. Behind the scenes, things unravel further. Blake's attorney, who had been handling her legal and public relations affairs, suddenly cuts ties with her, citing a difference in opinion over the handling of the public scandal. The attorney, who had been privy to the leaked texts, refuses to continue working with Blake after learning the full extent of the manipulation. This revelation sends shockwaves through the industry, and Blake's credibility takes another hit. The trust that fans once had in her begins to erode, and many question if the woman they admired was ever real at all. Meanwhile, Rob reflects on the consequences of his decision. While he feels justified in exposing the truth, he's left with a deep sense of betrayal. The Hollywood world he once admired now feels like a hollow shell of superficiality, where relationships are built on public image and not genuine human connection. Rob realizes that the nature of fame in Hollywood is such that loyalty and authenticity often take a backseat to ambition and self-preservation. As he contemplates what comes next, Rob knows that the industry will likely move on, but he's left to grapple with the emotional toll of what he's uncovered. Despite the fallout, Rob is hopeful that by shining a light on the truth, he's done the right thing. However, the cost of that truth is something he will have to live with. In this version, we've explored a deep psychological journey of manipulation, betrayal, and the consequences of exposing the truth. The world of Hollywood is a glamorous facade, but behind the smiles and the cameras, it's a world driven by ambition and secrets. Rob's decision to speak out reflects the complex dynamics that often occur when loyalty, fame, and truth collide.
I mean, I internalized that as opportunity. Like, we had such a responsibility to this audience to deliver something and to have the opportunity to deliver something for a passionate group of people.
Yes.
As someone who is so deeply passionate myself, I was so excited about that. I would so much rather have that than people who are indifferent.
Blasé.
But I was like just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and the script was a thriller. So that was a little confusing to me because he's like such a funny director.
Yeah.
And so I said, you know, what is this? Because the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller? And he said, yes. So then every day on set, I was like, is today a comedy or is it a thriller?
It's a good mix
and
of
it's like, yeah, it's like really kind of over the top and campy and trashy and fun and like, you know, kind of like